Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com. In this video, I want to talk about the doctor's Hippocratic Oath. Now before I begin, please hit subscribe below and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I put out a new video. Now the Hippocratic Oath is a really important oath that doctors take when they get their medical license and are able to start practicing. It's like an ethical way to live and treat your practice as you go through helping people after you have gotten your medical degree and you are starting to practice. Now, every doctor that I know has taken this oath, and as they should, because it is a pretty important oath. Its origins come from the Greek era of time, and Hippocrates was kind of the guy that created this oath originally, and this happened back in 400 BC or something during the Greek era of time, and it has gone through a number of different revisions through the years and through the decades and centuries into what it is today. And I wanted to read both kind of the original copy and the current copy so that you have an idea of how this has kind of progressed. Now, the original copy the oath was taken in promise to the gods during the Greek era. It has kind of been the standard to where everything continues to today, and it's really gone to a point to where it really is a way for doctors to really live by in how they treat their patients and how they work on disease and the sick and dying and everything else that comes along with being human. And so I'm going to read the original one that Hippocrates came up with, and then I'll talk about it for a second, and then go into the current version of it right now. I swear by Apollo, physician, by Asclepius, by Hyglaea, by Panacea, and all the gods and goddesses making them my witness, that I will carry out according to my ability and judgment this oath and this intenure. To hold my teacher in this art equal to my own parents, to make him partners in my livelihood, when he is in need of money to share mine with him, to consider his family as my own brothers, and to teach them this art, if they want to learn it, without fee or indenture, to impart precept, oral instruction, and all other introduction to my own sons, the sons of my teacher, and to the indentured pupils who have taken the physician's oath, but to nobody else. I will use treatment to help the sick according to my ability and judgment, but never with a view to inquiry and wrongdoing. Neither will I administer a poison to anyone when asked to do so, nor will I suggest such a course. Similarly, I will not give to a woman a presary to cause abortion, but I will keep pure and holy both my life and my art. I will not use the knife, not even verily, on sufferers from stone, but I will give place to such as are craftsmen therein. Into whatever houses I enter, I will enter to help the sick, and I will abstain from intentional wrongdoing and harm, especially from abusing the bodies of man, woman, bond, or free. And whatsoever I shall see or hear in the course of my profession, as well as outside my profession in the intercourse with men, if it be what should not be published abroad, I will never divulge, holding such things to be holy secrets. Now, if I carry out this oath and break it not, may I gain for ever reputation among all men for my life and for my art. But if I break it and forswear myself, may the opposite befall me. So that was a translation by W.H. Smith Jones. This is off of good old Wikipedia. And so I think it kind of, when you read that, you see that it's, the whole premise is to just be ethically right, to do help, to do no harm to the patients, to the people that are suffering from disease and illness. And just in that specific bit, it really kind of makes sense, and when the oath is taken, at least back back in the Greek days, the oath was taken as a way, to keep you. The oath was taken in front of the gods in a way to help keep you true to the word of practicing medicine. And I find that to be, encouraging for what it is. Now, I'm going to read this next bit, and it's a little longer, but I think you will see kind of how it has changed, and how the oath really can affect how doctors practice nowadays as they kind of move forward. So, So, I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in whose steps I walk, and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow. I will apply for the benefit of the sick all measures that are required, avoiding those twin traps of overtreatment and therapeutic nihilism. I will remember that there is art to medicine as well as science, and that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may outweigh the surgeon's knife or the chemist's drug. I will not be ashamed to say I know not, nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for a patient's recovery. I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me, that the world may know. Most especially must I tread with care in matters of life and death. If it is given to me to save a life, all thanks, but it may also be within my power to take a life. This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty. Above all, I must not play at God. I will remember that I do not treat a fever chart, a cancerous growth, but a sick human being whose illness may affect the person's family and economic stability. My responsibilities include those related problems, if I am to care adequately for the sick. I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure. I will protect the environment which sustains us, in the knowledge that continuing health of ourselves and our societies is dependent on a healthy planet. I remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, those sound of mind and body as well as the infirm. If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live and remembered with the affection thereafter. May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of healing those who seek my help. I have a lot of opinions about this oath, especially when it comes to cancer, and for the most part, I truly believe that the oncologists, the radiologists, the primary care doctors, and really anyone that's in the medical field, wants to do the best for their patients. But I think because there are a lot of extracurricular influences out there, that's not always the case. I really feel fortunate that I am in good hands with where I am at with my lymphoma, and I believe that the people that are in my team and working within my best interests are doing just that. They are working within my best interests. So I will get into opinion really deeply in another video, but I just wanted to share kind of the original version of the Hippocratic Oath and the current version of the Hippocratic Oath so that you can kind of think about what it means to you. And, by all means, hit your opinion down below and let me know what you think. It doesn't really matter what way it is and how you feel about it, but just know that because you may not feel 100% about what the good that doctors might be doing, that there are people within the medical community that really do live by this oath and really do care. And with that said, I feel like I have a good team that really does care, at least from the surface level of everyone that I've met within my team. So yeah, that's the Hippocratic Oath from the original times from Hippocrates in the Greek times around 400 BC to current day version of it. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, let you guys think, and like I said, hit me in the comment section below and let me know what you think of that. Just want to say thank you for your time and your energy. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching the videos and seeing and hearing my thoughts about it all, because I really I have a lot of opinions and a lot of knowledge when it comes to what I've been through, and want to just share that with y'all. So thank you again. I will see you guys on the next video.